everybody's faces, kids' faces, and then it blocks out driver's license numbers, social security numbers, stuff like that. And then it should be posted within an hour or two afterwards. Because then, because look, I want to be able to say, cops should have a cash app number on the desk. Because they're such heroes. They help us so much. And then the guy's got his cash app on his back. So now he's getting paid extra money because he's performing a service for the community.
Well, I agree with you. We're also not allowed to take tips.
You're not allowed to take
tips. As far as an ethics standpoint goes,
is that right?
That would have be how that would be.
Is that right?
That sucks. You should be able to because.
Now, the 1979 NAP Commission broke down police into two different categories: eaters and grass eaters. Grass eaters were able to buy free coffee, discounts on couches. You know, they'd get free meals at this place. That was a grass eater. A meat eater is a cop who would go to a restaurant and say, "You're going to give me free meals, and I'm going to protect your business." Or you need to go ahead and compensate.
If it's offered to us, you may say, we walk up, as long as we, at least what I've been taught in my career, you walk up with the expectation to pay until I say the money's no good.
Okay.
And every time I walk up, I have my wallet, my card out, and I say, and they say, either your money don't good here, or we got it, or you're good, or something like that.
And how many businesses, percentage-wise, you think it's 50% of businesses when you walk in, they're going to give you a discount or support you in some way? And especially if you go in uniform.
Yeah, usually. I would say, I mean,
20%? Because it kind of changed for a while in 2020, where businesses like, F these cops, get them out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss. I can't really give you a percentage on it. And like picture, you walk in and get a drink or something, they're like, hey, you're good, or whatever. Some restaurants give you a pretty hefty discount, from what I understand.
Right.
But it's just kind of, like I said, it's hit or miss. And I don't know, like I said, I go in there with the expectation to pay every single time.
Yes.
Pay full price every
Yes.
single time. And my practice has always been, if they give you a 50% discount, lower your tip, because that extra 50%.
Oh, is that what you did?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't speak for everybody in there, and I know not everybody's the same way that I am. But, but yeah, that's how I.
And how long have you been a cop for?
It's been going on 3 years, going up, well, no, 4 years.
Oh, so you're fairly new.
Because
it's really
I've been with
strange.
the sheriff's office itself for about 8 years.
A lot of cops, I'll ask them, do you like the job? And they'll tell me, I love this job.
Best job I ever had.
Best job you ever had. So like, for us, the public, right, and especially a first responder like I am, the big problem we have with police is the torture cuffs. So when you put torture cuffs on someone, no matter how nice you try to be, no matter how professional you try to put them on, over 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it starts excruciating painful. Number one, I'm big and burly, so if you put my wrist behind my back, then my shoulders will, for every minute you have me in there, is another minute it's going to be in pain when I get out. That's the big divide between us. And somehow, I mean, you said best job you ever had. So you're probably making great money. You get a lot of respect from some citizens in the community.
Yeah, but that's not what I do. And that's not really what it's about to me. To me, it's about helping. I mean, the cliche, you help people. And you do a job, you work a job you love, you never work a day in your life. I've been told that for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, I mean, it's the camaraderie, it's the brotherhood,
Right.
We're just, as cliche as it sounds, we're all one big family. But we really are.
Yeah, you're exactly correct. So in the 1994 Mullen Commission, it was written that they teach police to cover each other's backs at the academy, where pretty soon guys who only knew each other for a day are saying, hey man, I'll cover for you no matter what. And then they found from the Mullen Commission that most reports relied on it. Like 100% of reports, according to the Mullen Commission. I think you should read it. It's on my website, Delete Laws. Let me give you my card, by the way, here. This way you can look at it. You'll be on my channel. Here, this is a non-driver cop card. Oh, sorry. And that's just the 6 steps you follow if you're not driving a car. And you get all the cops. And then just to make sure you get out of jail so you don't, because you know as well as I do, you guys got some mumbo jumbo. If I don't do it right, I could get cuffed up. And then I'm going to the dungeon and it's horrific. You're bad. You know what I mean? So like, you love the job, but there's 2 things you have to be aware of this for. Number one, torture cuffs are always hurt. They always hurt. There's was never a time they put them on me. I've been in cuffs for 23, 40 times maybe in my lifetime. Cops walked up. This is why I'm a first McConnell.
I understand.
Being mistreated by cops long enough, and then the tide finally turned. I had a camera, and I could actually write back a little bit. And then the second thing is that did you work in the jail before you became a cop? So you know, it's horrible. And even the human beings who are in there, they're not all bad. But then you get a percentage of that they're being mistreated because they don't get access to a phone, food, or good bed. So they become an animal because they're being treated unfairly. So every time someone says, oh, just take them to jail and let the judge figure it out, first time the auditors and their audiences are like, you haven't been there then. I mean, if you were a jail guard, then you know. I mean,
I did that for 6.5 years.
Ooh,
so you look at how many backsides have people looked up? Thousands. Thousands.
Look, he's starting to blush. He's starting to blush.
I have no idea.
There's a book I read when I was in jail last year for 4 months for filming cops. My conviction was overturned in the hearing on suing the judge and the prosecutor. But someone sent me an excerpt of a book that talks about stressor check. And they said, guards don't like it, inmates don't like it, and it's ineffective. It's something like 0.002% of inmates actually stuff something like the backside.
Ooh.
But yet, 90.
How many of you out there would
98% of us are
stuff stuff up your backside
all
to
stuffing things up the backside,
smuggle it in?
right? It's the most humiliating. So I was in jail.
I'd
for-
do without first.
I was in jail for approximately 120 days. Of 120 days, my backside at times maybe was like 75 days. And so now I'm suing the judge, the prosecutor, and the cop. And they said on there, hey, put in your psychological evaluation because you're going through mental distress or being put in jail. And so I wrote a note.
Hey, Will. Hey,
I said,
Brandon.
I said,
I see you.
I read my own doctor's note.
The chat wasn't coming up.
My backside looked up 70 times plus. My mom saw me in a jumpsuit in jail. My sister saw me in a jumpsuit in jail. My best brother died.
No, Will, I ain't trying to sneak a lie past you. It's just something we did while we were down here following a motion to dismiss. What's up, Joe Cool? Love you, brother.
Losing people like that and having things like that happen is correct.
We're in the Tulsa Police Sheriff's
So you
Department.
have 100% when you put someone in cuffs, you have 100% officer discretion from the 2001 case of Florida versus City
Thanks, Joe.
Batista, that you can arrest
Yeah, trial they postponed until tomorrow,
you, Mr. Florida.
but it's all good. It's very, very good. I just filed a motion to dismiss. They tried to sneak one past me, the old Ripple.
I may be a son of a bitch sometimes because I'm the righteous man. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
man, dude, Joe, man, I wish, man, I've been trying to meet you. I met your wife. I don't know if you know that, your girlfriend,
get to some common ground.
but I never got to meet you,
and
man.
then slightly altering that dungeon process. Then we could have a really good.
That's when I met Liberty Freak, and I'm actually using one of Liberty Freak's
When you go to the meetings,
case law
right?
on my.
Then
Oh,
tell them I talked to
oh,
the person
if,
in the office who's got
if
money.
anyone on my channel don't know who Liberty Freak is, go check him out.
It's the handles. That's the first step where people
Hit that like button too, algorithm
And
and
then
stuff.
having to go behind your back, like, how big you are, right? I put you this behind your back.
I've done it plenty of times.
Dude, Chili has helped me immeasurable.
I get that it
I
takes
can't hear Brad. What say it again?
I said, I understand. I put handcuffs on people and I had handcuffs put on me.
Right.
Just do training and stuff like that. I mean, I understand they're not designed for comfort and I don't want to, I don't want to say anything that might give me enough or anything like that.
I'm not trying to.
But, no, I understand that.
Just have a conversation.
I understand. And, like I said, I understand they're not comfortable and trust me, half the time I don't like doing it myself because you're taking that person's freedom away at that point.
Yes, I can take that.
And so that kind of, you put the handcuffs on somebody, now you essentially revoke their freedom. They're no longer free to leave.
I got.
It's not comfortable. I understand that. It's not really comfortable for myself either. I can't speak for everybody. Some people might, I can't say nothing like that because just for me, it is a very uncomfortable feeling because you don't know what's going to happen at that point. Right? You don't know if they're going to buck up or they're going to try and fight you one of these.
Right.
And after say they do, after that, the initial scuffle, then hey, let's calm down.
Right.
Let's get this sorted out. I'll get figure out what's going on here.
You want to take the cuffs off from them at that point?
Depending on the situation and what's going on, if I don't have anything to take them for, they're just being an asshole.
Right.
For lack of a better term.
No, because we can all be assholes.
Yeah.
All of
And
us.
so, I mean, if that's the case, no, hey, you're gonna hang out for just a minute while I get this figured out. And if everything goes smooth and I don't have anything, then yeah, I'm like, hey, sorry about the misunderstanding. And it's easy, you know, it's kind of hard on our end, at least whenever people start out up here,
Yeah.
you gotta bring them back down here, and you
Yeah.
gotta let them in handcuffs. So, once you kind of, I feel like for us at least, once we kind of bridge that gap,
Yeah.
and we can get people to stop, you know, if they just listen and comply, hang out with us. Granted, you know, for whatever reason it might.
I don't want to
Hey,
interrupt you guys.
just work with me for a minute, let me figure out who you are,
What's
let
up,
me
Doug?
figure out this, let me figure out that. If I don't have anything, if I don't have a reason, hey, then sorry about the misunderstanding. I hope you have a better day than what you had whenever you first did it.
Right. Once you put the torture cuffs on, my day's ruined.
Yeah,
So
I
pissed
completely
off.
understand that.
So there's
Sorry.
one thing I want to kind of show you here, and this is going to open your eyes a little, because you just said something. You said they're not supposed to be comfortable. Well, let me explain something. Someone taught you. Someone when you came in 10 years ago, 6 years in jail, 4 years on the force. 10 years ago, somebody taught you they're not supposed to be comfortable. And what happened is your brain, believing that you're following the policy, procedure, and protocol, your brain absorbed that and said, that's okay. Your brain, whether you like it or not, because you're in a system that everything has to be X's and O's, when you heard somebody else say the handcuffs are not supposed to be comfortable, now you repeated it to me 10 years after you learned it. But you are a human being with humanity. That statement in itself should be completely removed from the conversation, as well as we're past that now. We're past that now. Because that means you lost your cool and you're pissed off. This guy didn't want to give you his license. And then once you get him in cuffs, he says, okay, I'll give you your license. And you say, we're past that now. Now I'm taking you to jail. So it went from you won't give me your license to now I'm taking you to jail. But you learned the phrase, we're past that. Someone else taught you that 10 years ago. The same as someone taught you they're not supposed to. When, have you ever read ℝ𝕀ℙ 𝔼𝔽𝔽 by Ayn Rand? So it's a really famous book, right?
I've heard of it.
I've read the book a couple times. She teaches that your ability to think is your morality. Morality equals thinking. She changed the meaning of the word morality to thinking. So once you decide that you are not going to think, and you're going to repeat what somebody else told you, you've turned off your thinking, you've turned off your morality. So, but I don't think that about you, Mr. Parker. I don't think that about you at all. You've been nothing but a cool dude to sit here and laugh. You know, but what I ask you to do is re-engage your morality and say, wait a minute, are there alternatives? Which I've designed a whole new alternative. But collectively, and I used to be so mean to cops, dude. I used to be such a prick. Because how much they mistreated me before there was a camera.
Understand?
I don't do that anymore. I'm a lot nicer now. But I need the cops like you to go to the meetings and say, hey, wait a minute. They're not supposed to be comfortable. Should leave the lexicon. We shouldn't be using this anymore because it's 2025. We could do it anymore. I'll show you what's on there. You get a card? You can email me to go get
I was just saying, I will go ahead, I'll look at yours and I'll definitely try to get it into whenever I got time.
I would love to continue the conversation. The reason why I'm more cordial with police now is because I'm
Yeah, that's chilly.
That's not going to happen in my lifetime. But what I could do is make enough of an impact by being the first one in the audit and telling you what I'm doing. I told you in the first sentence, I'm the first one in the audit. This is the first one in the audit. I could do more with honey than I can.
Hey guys, my schedule. First of all, take a look at this girl over here. It looks like she's like 14. My schedule got changed to tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that to her. She's really sweet. She's a really good girl. How you doing today? How you doing today?
These are all public hallways, like I said, just recording in the corners or anything like that.
I got you, no problem, officer. Appreciate your time, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, we got.
This is the Coastal Police Department.
It's gonna be next door.
I told you I'd come back.
What's up, brother?
You know.
Living life, loving life.
Yeah, I brought you in my car today.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Go back on this door.
Oh, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. You're easy. That's the 6 steps to follow.
Joe, where you at right now? You still in?
I sell some of these
What was it, Arizona? But yeah, what I was saying is my case, they postponed it because there was no court reporter. And I go to trial tomorrow. And it's not going to be a jury. They don't have jury for tickets. So it's going to be in front of a judge. Yeah, oh man. Dude, he's cut up, bro. He's killing it. Let me tell you. Doing real good. Real good heart, man. I couldn't have did it without him. Oh, you're in Chicago. Okay, I'll be up that way next week. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll be. I'm gonna be in Kalamazoo, but I can't go in Illinois. Excuse me. I can't go to Illinois. Big shout out to Will.
Here filming this long. And there's areas I can't go.
Well, let's go ask you when more auditors.
More auditors, man. Are you first one? Are they pretty popular, first one auditors?
He's talking about James Freeman.
If you want to talk, I want to talk. I don't really run out. With cops, I'll walk up and I'll just have.
Well,
I still don't. Then people say you can handle it.
okay. Yeah, they might not have the phone number right
You
here.
guys see the gym? I don't know if you actually need right. I mean, you're a giant.
I mean, unless we have to, but we don't have to, so we got it.
Like it.
If you don't have to, don't do it. No.
Yeah.
But that's
Guys, hit that like button, please. That helps the algorithm, people.
I got it on video here. I was speaking about
So yeah, what I was saying is I couldn't do it. I couldn't have done everything by myself, man. This dude is a genius.
Show this order.
within 5 minutes, especially with guys like the payroll, all three of us guys like us, you put your wrist behind you. For every minute I'm in the customer on my back is another minute.
No, Joe, he really does, bro. I didn't have the money for any of this, man, and he paid for most of it. Will paid for some of it, man. It was pretty awesome, dude. He's helped me. I can't even say it right now.
You know, you got to look good at the t-shirt. You got to. So I did shoulders yesterday, knowing I'd be here in Tulsa.
Oh, thank you, Will.
I swear I'm not a vain little bastard.
Will, you're so awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna be in Kalamazoo, man. I'd love if you swung over, bro. I got a place you could stay and get you some. Matter of fact, I was just with a lot of people up there in Grand Rapids.
I mean, if you look like you could control.
Oh yeah. Oh, we don't never stop. When I'm done with this, we're starting on the lawsuit.
Right.
Squared away.
I've already got a tort claim in.
Right. And then you come up.
Thanks for the likes, guys. 7 people watching, 7 likes.
Yeah.
We're on our way to 1 million.
There's a saying in the police force, talk about torture. Almost every day.
You know what's funny?
Well, they're not.
He's got like 1 million subscribers, and I only have 10,000. So I'm like, oh, we just record police and do audits and stuff.
It's a YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Well, every platform, but primarily YouTube. Yeah, it's good. You know, accountability. Nothing more. You guys, I have learned a lot. And I really just can't, you know. I've known this man for over 2 years by being able to pick up my phone and call him anytime I've had a problem. And
And then I say, okay, I'll give you my ID.
Oh, I'm feeling brand new, bro. I am feeling so good, dude. I swear to God, that was a China dropped bomb on my tonsils or something, dude. I was so sick with the boys. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Press Harder was there, Press with Ranker. We had a good time. But I was sick, man. I didn't get 68 shots was there.
You know, it's like on every one of my videos.
2A. It's a misdemeanor ticket, but we just found out last night that they were married. They're married. That's husband and wife. The wife called the husband. The husband came and arrested me and didn't even file a police report and didn't put his name on the. This is the motion we just motion to dismiss because the arresting officer didn't file a police report. The one that said you're under arrest for verbal obstructions, turn around and put your hands behind your back. That officer, that same one that I turned around and didn't file a police report, and yeah, you do the math. I'm gonna kill him in court, bro. And I told him as much in that. Not like, I shouldn't phrase it that way, but I mean, I'm going to beat them bad in court. I probably shouldn't say beat them. What can I say? I'm going to demolish. No, I'm going to just put it this way. I'm going to win in court. If they decide to take me on, dude, yesterday they told me that they were going to do their presentation in 15 minutes. I got 2 hours with the case law. You know, I told him right to his face, and I mean it, and I would tell him again, like, if you only have 15 minutes of prep on this, and I told him this in front of the judge, I said, you're way ill prepared. I've been studying this for 6 months now, and you're gonna lose. I suggest you get better prepared. And the reason why is because there's, you know, a total of like 3 hours of body cam footage. He needs to review that because I think he'll drop the case if he does, because he'll realize, yeah, I can't win. He can't win. I didn't commit a crime. I was simply recording the police.
You would find so many people that you would find the moment you say you're dude, imagine when this guy's on. How many of you guys?
Stephanie, didn't I just see you on BG?
If I wanted to fight. But even if you didn't want to fight, you're going to be prepared. And then remember, it's not supposed to be comfortable.
Hello. Jeez.
I mean, anything behind your back is going to be that kind of thing.
You even get me in a
Yeah.
training too long to do jiu-jitsu. I'm a dude. Gotta get my arm out of here. I'm in Sydney.
Chiller was telling me how he has a couple friends in Australia. And I was like, what? So do I. My girls, aren't you in Australia? Probably ask you that every time. Smoking. My boy Will's there. Steph, I'm gonna make you, oh, and Joe. Yeah, I don't know. Just, these are all my friends, man. You guys are my friends. By this point, after this many years, yeah, 2A, that's right. Oh, wow, is crazy. Dude, and let me just tell you something. A subscriber from Australia heard it in the body cam footage when she, on the 1:04 long body cam that I have on my channel, the 1:04 one, at about the 40-minute mark, 42-minute mark, an officer asked her whose handcuffs those are, and she said, they're my husband's, referring to the handcuffs that were taken off me. And I watched that video probably 30 times and missed it. Yep, and there's that. He doesn't give a shit because he's about to retire. I'm going to crush him on the stand, dude. I mean, this judge might not care. They might find me guilty. But the whole reason for the postponement was because they needed a court reporter, because they said if I lose, they asked me if I lose, am I planning on appealing? And I said 1,000%. So they want everything on record. I told them that Chili would be happy to record it live, and they told me no. He's such a good guy, dude. I'm telling you. I'm not just saying that. I'm a pretty good judge of character of people. I mean, I don't know what he did in the past, but I'm talking about the time I've known him. He has always helped me.
Integrity is your
Never
number
asked
one
for a
weapon.
thing.
Telling me it's good to me. You know what I mean? You won't even eat it yourself and get the extra plates and you pass.
Make sure if you guys are just coming in, you hit that like button. It helps the algorithm and stuff. We're looking for
Yeah.
cops and pretty girls.
You're watching my videos. I really appreciate it.
Hey, check me out too. I'm the Ripple Effect.
Oh, there's the ripple effect.
Nice to meet you guys.
I'm gonna
Though.
jump in.
Yeah.
Is there any area that is restricted?
He's got 1 million subscribers. I've only got 10,000.
Everything's
Yeah.
marked. Okay. And is there any?
And if you pass it, somebody be on the radio.
Oh, they're gonna
But
track it?
we're on the way to 1 million.
And they say they're not supposed to be comfortable. No, you know what's gonna happen? They ain't supposed to be comfortable.
Dude, he was in the courtroom yesterday. So was several other people, and they'll be there tomorrow. They're making sure that I'm safe. I mean, it's just everything, man.
They were gonna kick my ass, but the camera was on. You see the difference? I was gonna get my ass kicked, but the camera saved me. Violent thug, violent thug. No, I mean, most of the cops I cover are absolute pigs. You know, most of the cops that I actually put on camera, that I put on video, they're beating someone, they're torturing them, slamming their head into the ground. So we see it. I gave a guy an example earlier, right? I said, guy steals a purse, punches a woman in the stomach, right? Runs down, cop grabs him, takes him down. Another cop jumps on top of him, right? He stole this woman's purse, he punched her in the stomach. 2 cops are holding him down, third cop runs in, punches him in the face for pain compliance. Who's the bad guy? The cop. Who's really the bad guy? The guy who stole the purse. But your policy, procedure, and protocol made you the bad guy. You didn't sign up to be the bad guy. You signed up to help people. Apparently, right? That's right. I mean, that's the line. Okay, I just want to make sure that's true. Okay, make sure that's true. All right. So you signed up to help people, but as soon as you go to pain compliance, when 2 guys are holding down somebody else, the guy who stole the purse is no longer the bad guy you are because of your policy and procedure.
I hear that. I've always been by myself, and I do and say whatever I please. But I try to make it so that it's like, respectful. I try to be humble. I've learned humbleness, just like the rest of us. You remember, sometimes when a light gets shined in my eyes, I get upset, like what happened on that night. But the nastiest I was to her was that you're starting to annoy me. You're fucking annoying me. That's the meanest I was. Get your fucking flashlight out of my eyes. Thank you. I even said thank you.
Who will go over
You know what I mean?
instead of wrist rolling like
I
this.
didn't. The only word I'd said to her is, "Pardon me."
You're behind him, you're under his armpits. You're gonna remove your hand from under his armpits and reach around. That's the
Yeah, it's Tulsa County Courthouse, David. We just filed a motion.
Radio, everybody, radio. We're gonna throw in the hole. We're gonna throw in the hole.
Have a good one, guys. You got saved.
I was just about to turn the heat on, boys. I was about to turn up the heat. So this is the First Amendment audit of the Tulsa Sheriff's.
Who's David? What's David? I'm so lost on the chat right now. I mean, it comes and goes. But yes, we are in the Tulsa County Courthouse. Oh, I see what you mean. Look too.
You guys are not the killers? There'll be a pat down later. I'll be checking you for a drop gun,
They're
drop knife, and drop drugs.
building.
You want a drop gun on you? Want a drop gun? Want to drop drugs?
Do you know what
right.
Do you know what a drop gun is?
No.
Good.
You know what drop gun is? A drop gun. You've heard what drop gun is. Actually, so the drop gun is a very popular term, and the first place I heard it was in the Mullen Commission in 1994. That's where a cop carried extra guns from, called the drop gun. Oh, you've heard of that before, right? There were a couple of cops out there.
Well, I don't know if that's happening here.
Any colleagues?
Well, I don't know. But I hope not. Let's just put it that way. I hope not.
Yeah,
Your time off.
good answer.
Actually, can I get a card?
Yeah, I got a card. Yeah, you're gonna
I
be on
actually
my
want your
YouTube
stuff.
channel. Oh, thank you. This is a non-driver cop car. Those are the 6 steps you follow for cops to pull you over. Don't get caught. You're still black without the uniform.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Amen.
The channel name is on there, okay? Sure, but
He said he watches your stuff.
oh, he watches
Yeah,
the channel.
yeah. He's already subscribed.
Oh, is he? That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Want to go upstairs?
We can walk up there with stairs though. I don't want to go in the elevator. Stairways.
Do you see it?
A stairway down right there. Stairway up. Here.
No, it's up too. Yeah. You guys want to take the stairs with me? Okay. What we got here, this is where they keep the crack. We never stop. Man, I have a lot of good friends, man. You know, Dave's about to drop a video for me too. See, this is what I'm up against. Look at their law library. Oh, you can't even see it. It's just rows and rows of books.
LeadLaws.com. Still not enough lights. You guys double tap on that screen for me.
Yes, they do.
Here, get a shot of me right here.
Oh, this is great. That's
Oh,
right.
wait, I'm sorry. This is the First Amendment Protection Agency. He does the.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What does he call it?
Yeah.
The power. What does FAPA call it? I can't remember.
Uh,
I can't remember that.
Look at them
It's not my
arms.
thing.
He's such a
Copy
beast.
FAPA for a second.
His arms are huge. Man, I remember those days. Look, we got passports over there. She's cute. Look
Yeah, quick.
at that smile. Oh yeah, they still smell like somebody's pee.
Oh, are we losing? Okay. Yeah, quick.
What happened?
They must have a, I think they probably have an internet walker up there. Are we back? Give me a 5x5 if we're back. Give me a 5x5 if we're back. Yeah, we got something.
You want to go into the sheriff's office right here? Right here.
You guys do me a favor, double tap your finger on this real quick. Sorry about that. Give me a 5x5.
Oh, Chili's live stream is frozen. You watching his instead of mine? That's it. We're no longer friends. No, I'm just kidding. I know you'll come back and watch mine later. I think it should be okay now because we came back downstairs.
Back yet?
Yeah, is it still frozen? Is that what you said? No, they told me that your screen was frozen, but I'm asking them if it's still frozen. Look, this is how small the lobby is.
That's the whole lobby?
Yeah. Just to let you know.
You're kidding.
This is where I had to file the paperwork for a subpoena, guys. I did it myself. I got them there, even though they didn't call the witness or the guy. They didn't call the. Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's still frozen, they say. Modern Retro says you're still frozen as of right now. They do that to. They do that to people. That's YouTube.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Probably.
Still not letting me go.
Dang. Would you drink out of that? Look, that's too close. Man, I can't get it to go no higher. I'm gonna be kissing metal, bro. I'll just wait.
Are we back?
Chili bought a lot of groceries today. We got a Airbnb. Rosie's there now, chilling.
Sorry about that, you guys. Apologize there.
He's back. He's check and see if he's back.
You got the ripple effect in the house, so I'll see if you guys can.
Okay, you're back. Yeah, he's back. Okay. Yeah, my views just went from, 7 people watching to 4. Excuse the way I look, man. I have been working hard, hours and hours on this, but we still got a long ways to go. Want to hear what he thinks?
On the lady behind the counter, unless you're horrible to me. And then I'm like, check out this horrible chick over here.
Really nice.
I was telling him I filed a subpoena here yesterday, and I told him, I said, they're really kind people up there.
There's a cop. What's going on, officer? How you doing?
How much? How are you guys doing?
I was just interviewing cops about the Tulsa Police Department. And I just wanted to know how long you worked here and if you enjoy this police department.
We're not allowed to give interviews.
It's not an interview, it's a question.
Well, it is.
Oh, I said interview, didn't I?
Yeah, you
I
did.
should. This is a restricted area? Okay, I was trying to get back there. I guess I can't say the word interview. I just wanted to know, because, I've heard Tulsa PD, the few bad apples outshine the stars around here. That's just what I hear. I'm from California, I don't really know. You guys would have to inform me, Do the stars outshine the few bad apples, or the bad apples
Bill, that's
outshine the
funny.
stars?
Bad boy, bad boy.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you come for?
We're singing now.
That's all the only song you know. All right, we got court operations over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is actually the sheriff's office. It's been my experience that the sheriff's office is typically a little bit better than, not saying there's not a ton of bad apples in there, but they're typically a little bit more well-versed.
You guys make sure you get over to delete
California,
Get in your car, put one that you have a trifold in your car, put one that you have a common car.
You guys make sure to have a trifold.
I'm gonna stop shipping priority. I'm gonna ship just regular mail, $2 to trifold, and then you take responsibility. Leave the wrong address.
Man, I still want a drink of this water, guys. But my mouth is dry for reasons that, my mouth is just really dry. So,
Cop cards look like this, they're just like a credit card where you can invoke it and then on this steps right here, and I think that's 4, 5, and 6. And this is 1, 2, 3.
okay, guys.
All right.
I think I'm gonna take off. So,
All right.
love you guys.
Hey, how's it going? I could have more money. How you doing? I'm doing fine. How about you? How is it working for Tulsa County Sheriffs? It's great. It's not bad. I was telling the ladies in the clerk's office, on video, the few bad apples are really kind of outshining the stars in the place. I was just wondering how you saw it. You see the stars are outshining the few bad apples?
Yeah, I got a job to do, right?
Right.
There you go.
If you get rid of those few bad apples, then
Hey, look at how young this girl
If I
is.
get sometimes,
She's so
it's like that
cute.
sometimes, right? It's like that. I mean, I didn't want to bother you.
He's got over 1 million subscribers altogether. So, and I have great people. I have 10,000, which for me that's good. Yeah, yeah.
You get there.
So I'm just kind of following him around.
Yeah. So you need a mentor somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, he's very knowledgeable in a lot of things.
So you're 19. Are you going to become a full-time copper?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I told her never lose her heart. She's got a good heart.
Remember, torture cops are always torture. Handcuffs? Put them on as nice as you want. You say, I went to the academy. I put them on the same for everybody. And this one over here, this person on Aubrey. And let me tell you something, torture cuffs are always good. There's never a time I put someone in cuffs. They're not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got arrested one time in Ohio, but I'm kind of known on the internet, so they put them on the front and they put them on like this. And it wouldn't hurt me at all. That was the only time in my whole life I would use cuffs. It didn't hurt. So if you're 19, you become a cop when you're 22, remember, every time you put those on, just take a picture of the windshield and know you were Ooh. How many cuffing people?
It has a whole camera.
Yeah, I will too, eh? Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
You should not want to do anything else. You want to become a cop no matter what.
Man.
I don't become a homicide.
You guys took a homicide detective. All right. That's a little better than being a street cop.
yes, way better. That's weird, but.
I just watch too much Criminal Minds.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but TV shows formed our opinion through the years that there's only a few bad actors. There's a few bad actors. So, if you want to become a homicide detective, you've seen it on TV.
Oh yeah, he's been by my side for 4 days.
You become a cop.
Yeah, so he hasn't been able to. He's dying to audit. We'll audit some more this week, guys. I'll go live. We're gonna hunt down some police.
There were times I couldn't cuss. It was so bad. And sometimes it gouges and rips you open. Or bruises. Or bruises. Bone bruises. Yeah. Deep bone bruises. One time a cop put me in cuffs. Side of the road for no reason. Put me in cuffs. So tight that happened at 11:30 at night. I was up the next day at 8:30 p.m. 24 hours. Oh, sorry. Put me in cuffs.
Hey, if we're gonna, are we leaving or?
Go to the next place?
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. Thanks for your time.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll let you know when the next one is gonna be. That was the.
Beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know if you call it beautiful. I call it
They said watch out because of that bus.
Tulsa Sheriff's Department. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
tuned. I got a couple more audits coming today. A couple places I gotta stop by to run the camera on today.
There's the Tulsa police. Oh no, I forgot I didn't put money in the meter. There's another, see, that's the Tulsa Police Department. These, that's the one that's a disgrace to this country. It really is. I mean, it's pretty much through the line, all of them. They're learning though. They're getting the ripple effect, you know. And they'll hopefully they'll continue to learn and grow. I hope all of them get on their computer and say, what the heck is this guy talking about? He can film us, huh? What does he mean when he says, shut the fuck up? You know, excuse my language. But, hey, good. How are you doing? The sheriff's department is always better than the police department. Oh man, David, I did not know that. First police department was in Tulsa. Well, might keep this one up there for you guys to watch, for people to watch later. I don't know. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman. Da, 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 da. Okay, if I go to jail, there's the number. A barber shop. Oh, a dispensary. I don't want to give a dispensary. I don't want to give a dispensary a hard time, man. I like those places. Make it make sense to me. Taxation everywhere, everywhere. There's the Tulsa County Sheriff van. If they're nowhere, yeah. Not just like once, but like 30 times. 30 times or so your dollar's taxed. Ugh. I don't mind the little taxes. Like that's like being a slave. You're just working for the man. They got too much money if we got to work for them 30% of the time. That's a lot. Add that up in months, minutes, days, years. Add that up. We work for the government a third of our life to pay them. That's a lot of time. That's not just... Never seen the Tulsa car like that before. That was weird. Not sure where to go around here next. Maybe a substation. I really would like to visit the city. Oh man. That was funny. The truck almost hit her. It almost hit the people going. I love you guys, man. Hey, Will. I gotta talk to you later, so I'm gonna call you, okay? Or call me, please. Not right now. Let me clarify. Not while we're on a live, but call me later, please. I want to tell you something. JP, you heard him. Put it in the comment section. Mine too. I like to see Jet Boot. Oh, jeez. No, you did that once to me before on a live stream. I told you, hey, give me a call, and then you called me at the end of my live stream. So I have to clarify. I love you guys, man. Thank you. We are going to have continuous. I'm trying to talk him into going like whitewater rafting Friday, maybe. You know, depending on how tomorrow goes and stuff. I mean, it's all fun and games, but when, you know, everybody's playing on the same team except you, you know, I'm referring to the possibility that, you know, the cops, the judge, and the prosecutor, you know, all have family reunions every week, you know, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It's called nepotism, if you want to know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't see how they're going to get, it's going to actually be a lot bigger if they don't just get rid of it now. It's going to, you know, because you just heard him say it, he don't stop. Well, we don't stop over here either. I'll take this just as far as I can take it. And to you know, and I mean, and if I was in any way wrong, if I was wrong in any way, I would not take it to the end. But I'm 100% correct in what I was saying. You saw it. I was standing there filming, watching the cops. If she would have approached me better, my attitude would have been better. But this go, get out of here, leave, that's not how you, that's how you treat your worst enemy, or a dog, or a girl that's about to kick your ass, you know, and you don't want to fight. Go, leave, get out of here. No, the correct thing would be, excuse me, sir, my vagina is scared when you're 10 feet away from me holding a camera. So if you don't mind, she said, I was thinking about telling him to back up 8 or 10 feet. That's all I need, but I didn't say it. Well, if you don't have a clear order, what am I supposed to know you're thinking? If she would have said, hey, could you back up a few feet, 6, 8, whatever feet over there, just so I can keep an eye on you, that would have been a different story. But nobody, and I mean nobody, tells the ripple effect what to do if he's in the right. Or unless you're Will. Yeah, he's very respectful. I learned how to be a lot more respectful watching Long Island. He does a very good job staying humble when you like, you know, like you see me kind of lose my niceness, like when she shined the light in my eyes, or when somebody searched my car while I was walking my dog, as they did in Nebraska. Yeah, he's been such a blessing to me. I wish I had some money to give him, and I will. You know, I already have one lawsuit in the bag, and this is going to be a lawsuit. This is going to be a payday. Might not be huge, but they threw me in jail for 12 hours for recording the police, and then made up that I was drunk and gave me a public intox. I mean, if that doesn't make an auditor mad, then I don't know what gives the right an auditor to be mad. You know, this isn't just for me. I do this for the whole community, man. Yeah, I mean, if they're an asshole, but I know that they're not going to do anything and be an asshole, then I'll be an asshole to them, of course. But if they're going to do to me, I'm going to follow the advice of my attorney, David Lane. Probably the greatest advice he's ever given to anyone, except Ron Durbin. No, not Ron Durbin. He gave, whose attorney was he? The one that went to jail. My mind's blank, but he told me, man, speak to everyone on an audit just like you're speaking to the jury. And it's such good advice.
She just looks around for everybody.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. 99 FM, 107.5, Northeast Oklahoma. Woo! Look, there's an air conditioner sticking out of the back of it. That's great. Oh, man, yeah. Okay. Man, that's living life if you ask me. An air conditioner sticking out the back window of the van. I love it. Only in Oklahoma. Well, maybe not. Tonight's going to be a long night again. Because every time I find something else, you know? Did you know that it is a crime to, it's the law, not a crime. It is the Oklahoma law that the arresting officer has to make a report. He didn't even file a report. How shitty is that? I did not know all these laws last week, but I know them now. I'll tell you what chapter it is. Yeah, if I want to be an asshole, I will. I'm not saying I won't, because it makes me feel, you know, better when I'm able to let some aggression out sometimes. But if it's a genuinely nice person, I don't think they deserve disrespect. You don't want to taint them any further than what they already are tainted on a daily business, you know, people are throwing hate at them a lot. They don't need more hate. These are the people that suck right here, the city of Tulsa. These are the ones, and I don't know if you guys know Matthew Parker. Look him up on YouTube. He's got quite the channel. I think I posted a link to his channel. But he goes around here, he's a mobile mechanic, and he gives away free cars. He helps people that are in need, and he's got, you know, 10 times more subs than I do, or probably more than that. It might be 100 times more subscribers than I do. He's just a very good, kind-hearted person, man, him and his wife. And the city has been messing with him so hard, he's thinking about leaving the city, man. Matthew Parker, if you ever watch this, dude, don't leave the city, bro. Man, Tulsa loves you. They do, too. They love him, man. We need more people like him, not less. But I'm going to take off. I'm going to jump off from here, guys. I love you.
We leaving? Who's that?
Oh, it's live.
Is that them?
Yeah, you want to say anything to my live stream?
We have been prepping for 3 days for the Ripple Effect Media's for his court case. We have gone through 4 different versions of artificial intelligence to completely encapsulate his case. We got them dead to rights. If Brad loses his case of obstruction and public intoxication, it's because it was corrupt and we couldn't beat it no matter what. But we have put together, through AI, a bunch of different things that are going to dramatically help him, and we're going to win the case.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because, you know, no crime was committed.
No crime was
So,
committed.
love you guys, man. Take care. We will see you soon.
See you on the next one. Later, Gators.